Guys, I got to get something off my chest.
Oh, shit.
What did
you do?
I don't know how else to say this, so I'm just going to come on and say it. I used to support Joe Rogan. There, I said it. There, I said it.
Geez. Come on.
I
know
feel
that,
like
Chris,
the weight has been lifted.
You can no longer like Joe Rogan nowadays.
I liked comedy and long-form conversation, and
No,
he has
dude.
good guests.
You
Are long
can't
because
like-
his body's short. What are you doing? He's 5'4".
I just...
Dude, he doesn't support the vaccine.
I
getting
know.
the vaccine.
He's a white male comedian,
But
which is
Clearly
illegal.
overcompensating.
he thinks the sun will prevent it, dude.
I know, but I know he thinks that like you can cure depression by lifting a few kettlebells and all that, and
He's fucking bald, dude.
listen.
Joe Rogan's fucking bald.
He didn't even
dude.
grow hair.
I just like, he's psychedelic and funny, and he had good guests, and I just, he's like the male Oprah,
He's
but
against
it's whatever. I just,
vaccines, but wants stem cells in his eyeballs because that's better.
Look,
well,
This
it
is
is better.
Chris.
but-
This is
He wasn't even
problematic.
on Fear Factor.
look, I thought I could just get ahead of this.
He didn't even do a challenge.
This is
And-
problematic, and as someone in PR with a background in PR, you need to distance yourself right now.
That's what I'm doing.
Get away from it. Delete all traces on your social media.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
No longer going forward can you say you've listened to Joe Rogan. I mean, it's not like you listened to like
100%.
the Tarantino episode or anything like that. Right? Chris? Chris,
Canceled.
you're fucking canceled, Chris.
We're a film podcast.
New host.
We're a film podcast. I thought you'd have good content.
Guys, go to onnit.com and use our promo code TooManyMovies for 10% off of CBD condoms.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family. This week we watched Tomorrow War with our guest Rick.
Hi.
Oh, fuck. We got the applause for Ricky Boy. Congratulations.
Thanks,
dude.
guys.
Rick's in the fucking house.
Hi.
I'm Chris
I'm a neighbor.
Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez.
I'm Alex Wilson.
I'm Rick McEwen.
And before we talk about what
Get it together.
before we talk about Tomorrow War, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. Rick,
Yesterday.
guess?
Wait a fucking second, dude.
What,
Are you going to
dude?
tell them about the Patreon?
Oh yeah. So if you want to pay us $5, there's bonus content on the
Up
internet.
front, we gotta get our bag. We gotta collect the bag first and foremost.
Bag boys
Please.
only.
Bag boys only.
Guests see zero profits.
$5 for an extra episode and Discord and all that bullshit. I mean, it's not bullshit. It's great, right?
It's stuff.
Great content.
It is stuff.
Check out our Patreon.
Mind-numbing.
Access to our Discord, which is I think the best. Shout out to all the blood relatives out there. All right, so before we talk about Tomorrow War, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. Rick, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I haven't watched anything.
Cool, good talk. Josh, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it. I did listen to the Quentin Tarantino episode of the Joe Rogan podcast.
Wow, dude, that's
I
fucked
know,
up, man.
I know.
Where their feet involved.
no feet. for
Somehow managed to dodge that bullet.
3 hours with no feet.
Kind of wild.
No feet included. I listened to that and I promptly watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep.
Rewatched it, of course, and fuck, man. Like, the more I watch it, the more I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
The first time I watched it was too late. I started at like 10:30, and it's a really fucking long movie. And I
It is.
didn't like it the first time, and then I was like, nope, I can't not like a Quentin Tarantino movie. So I went back the next morning.
That's illegal.
I have to like this.
Yeah.
I'm smart.
Cinephile podcast.
But I realized I watched it too late, so I went back the next morning, like at like 11 a.m. the next day. I went to go watch it, and yeah, it's fucking amazing. Like
It's a good movie.
it's
It's a good movie.
It is. It's just one. I need to give it a rewatch because it was like my least favorite Tarantino movie, but it's still a Tarantino movie, so it's pretty good.
Right.
I think honestly, I think probably my least favorite would be the Kill Bill
Part two?
Volume 2.
Wow, how dare you?
I think so. I really do.
That's a shitty fucking opinion.
Once Upon a Time is in my top 6 for sure. It's probably number 6.
I've only
Can we-
seen one scene from Once Upon a Time, and it was right before I was going to bed, and my roommates were watching it, and it was the chick screaming and the dude with the flamethrower. And I was like, this is sick. I really want to go to fucking sleep. Can you turn it down, please?
yeah.
Can we talk about the Joe Rogan interview real quick?
Yeah,
Not
sure.
to bring him up. So, about 20 minutes into that episode, Harvey Weinstein comes up, and my bullshit meter just went ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad, says Quentin Tarantino about the guy. He's like,
Wait,
oh, it's
he's
so
sympathizing with Weinstein?
No, well, in a
No,
way, he
no.
kind of did, but he
Eh.
didn't. Okay, listen, he goes, it's really sad to see what happened. You know, it's tragic. He was a father figure, a mentor to me, a fucked up father figure, but that's what everybody's father figure is, right?
Nope.
And it's like, no, not everyone's father figure rapes women.
Yeah.
So there was that. But then also,
Shout out released Bill Cosby.
yeah, oh yeah, fucking 60 plus women.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm just going to come out and say it. Fuck Bill Cosby, dude.
Very bold.
And
Wow.
free Britney.
Yeah.
Like, simply put, we can't get fucking Britney Spears out of a conservatorship, but Bill Cosby can walk free.
Oh my God, that's such
So-
a good point.
I
Like
actually
I know
thought
this.
Bill Cosby was dead for quite some time.
I share a birthday with him. Fun fact. There's a fun fact.
Great.
Bill Cosby and fun go together.
Anyways, I just wanted to say that Harvey Weinstein produced nearly every single Tarantino movie,
Yeah.
and I just gotta say it out loud that I think if Tarantino was canceled tomorrow, no one would be surprised.
Oh, no.
No.
I just don't you get that vibe?
I don't think you can cancel him, dude. He said the N-word probably 77 times in Pulp Fiction.
In his own films, yeah. He's
I'm
like,
just
it's
saying-
my movie. I can say this.
I'm just saying that at the bare minimum, he was complacent, and at the maximum, he
No,
was Weinstein.
I would-
Moving right along.
I would not agree.
You don't think they did some casting calls together?
Probably not.
Dude,
He probably just watched the feed.
Kevin,
I will
Kevin's-
never work in Hollywood.
Well, then you
Shout
have
out-
to say that about Kevin Smith as well. A guy whose films were also produced. I mean, you could say that about any filmmaker that worked with Harvey
I don't know.
Weinstein.
I just get
Hey, Chris, you're making a wide assumption about one director.
whatever, man. I got creep vibes from him.
It's hard
once
not
a-
to get creep vibes from Tarantino
Honestly, I
specifically.
know.
I don't because he puts it on Front Street. I like feet. What's up?
Yeah. Fun fact.
What's
about,
up? I like feet.com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. The foot collection. I'm only making 10 movies.
The
about feet.
Tarantino foot collection.
What if his 10th movie was just a foot thriller?
Ooh, that would be good.
Like a killer foot.
But it's all the actors. They're like,
it's a grindhouse film about a killer foot.
Yeah.
It's Cinderella, but really dark.
It's like
it's
those.
zoomed in only on the feet. You never see an actor.
It's like those thumb movies, but it's just feet.
Thumb Wars.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
it's the big toe.
Yeah, it's just the big toe. Just,
The big
Oh, it's the big toe.
and he's just like, "This is my masterpiece." It's Brad Pitt at the end of Inglourious Bastards. You know what? I think this might be my
This is a
masterpiece.
masterpiece.
I think this might be my masterpiece.
Scalping the toe.
Yeah. But fun fact. Fun fact about foot fetishes. You know why they're so common?
Why?
Because I know this.
Go ahead.
Go.
Because if the foot is good, the rest of the woman is probably good.
No.
That's it.
what?
You did it.
What?
Where the fuck
You
did you
did
hear
it.
That's what I googled. Why are people into feet? And that was the answer.
No, the
No.
answer is actually the neuron paths for like attraction or like the stimuli you get from looking at boobs or genitals is right next to the feet. So they are commonly crossed. The neurons are commonly crossed.
Okay.
So basically, some people just think
They're like, those are tit feet. Ah!
basically
Give me them toes.
give me them toes. They basically get the same reaction.
That makes sense because I've seen a fleshlight that is a foot.
Oh my god.
Okay, no.
Goodbye, all female listeners. We appreciated you for
Thank you.
109 episodes.
We
So
we
you made it
appreciate
this
you for the
far.
first 5 minutes of this episode.
First of all, you're welcome for that knowledge that now you know that there's a footlight.
God, use our promo code Too Many Movies at fleshlight.com.
Footfucker.com.
Fuck.
We've come full circle.
Once Upon a Time is great. I also started watching Kevin Can Fuck Himself. So this is
What?
a new show on AMC that stars I forgot her name from Schitt's Creek, but
Alexis?
Alexis from
Okay.
Schitt's
Yeah.
Creek.
She's
So the premise of the show, it's like a do you guys remember like King of Queens? And then Kevin James had another show called Kevin Can Wait. So this is about like the sitcom wife that is married to like a schlubby guy, but it is sort of like a dark.
Schlubby.
Oh, like how the guy is always a sort of fucking animal and the wife is beautiful.
Dude, so every scene with the husband is like a fucking 90s fucking sitcom. And then the second that the husband leaves, it's a dark comedy.
I love that.
And it's like a real, like, and the show is called Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
Nice.
It's fucking awesome
Good
so
show?
far. I've
So
watched
AMC's just off the rails.
Dude, it's fucking great, man. High recommend. It is really cool, and it is it's just fucking awesome to see that character, like, you know, Deborah from Everybody Loves Raymond, like,
Right.
just constantly eating shit, and like, you know, with this man child of a husband. It's a fucking beautiful version of like telling that story from the wife's point of view.
I mean, AMC's track record is already great. They got The Walking Dead, like the greatest show ever created.
Baking bread.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, what season are they on? 24?
23.
Is it really still going?
On season 24.
Is it? Is it-
we've just been through so much.
What season is it on? Literally.
Don't look at me like I have some smooth brain, like I keep up
No,
with
I'm
that
serious.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Is it literally at this point
It's
just
season
The
12.
Walking Dead?
It's
Just dead
season
people
12.
walking every episode?
It's
It's 12.
12.
Yeah.
I know it. It's 12.
It's 12.
That's sad. Anyways,
yeah.
that's a really badass show. I highly recommend it. Just the concept is fucking fascinating. Like, really, really recommend that show. I also checked out this documentary series on Netflix called This Is Pop. So it's about the history of pop music in American culture and also, I mean, the world culture. Talks about like how is it Sweden or Norway, like Eastern Europe, whatever. They helped like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys write all of these fucking popular songs that we think that we attribute to them writing those songs. Anyways, how they're like a hit factory and like how like they fucking like literally
The equation for a pop song.
they have the equation for a pop song.
Right.
It's-
The 4 chords.
It is fucking genius. And like how it's all based on like ABBA
Right, because they're genuinely catchy and awesome.
and the
Shout out
fact
to
that ABBA like
Sponsor
their
the
music
podcast.
was generated from like traditional Hungarian music.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane how they literally have a word for hit song. Like in like
It's like a
ancient-
genre for them.
Yes.
That's cool.
It's fucking insane.
Like
Anyways,
a part of
Dude,
the
imagine
culture.
the balls to have to be like, I put out a song. What genre? Hit song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad bitch shit. What of it?
Are they also responsible for like Marvel movies? Like
Yeah.
the hit movies.
Yeah.
Like
seriously.
we have the algorithm for hit movie.
We figured it out.
That's only the second episode. The first episode was Boys to Men.
Ooh.
Wow.
There's fucking. I mean, it's
98
great.
Wow,
degrees.
my
Fuck
life
yeah.
is a lie.
Really, really,
What's
really
it
good
called?
show. This is Pop.
Yeah, missed opportunity. It could have been, now that's what I call pop.
More like this is poop. Am I right, guys?
Oh shit! Good job.
98 degrees is fire, pun intended.
And then
Fuck
lastly,
you.
Thank you.
a good old summer fun top-down comedy on Netflix called The Package. I saw a trailer for this one a while ago. It's about a kid that chops his own dick off.
Yeah.
It is fucking,
Fucking hey, what?
I had a nightmare that I yanked my own dick off.
dude. It's fucking hilarious. It is.
We'll come back to that.
It is actually. It is actually like one of the funniest like teen like stupid comedies.
What is it on?
seen. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fuck.
definitely check that
So
out.
about this nightmare.
Yeah. I just pulled my dick off. That's it. There was circuitry underneath.
If there's
I don't know.
a therapist or a psychologist that wants to unpack that,
you want to
tweet us-
analyze?
There's a
Alex's
dream analyst
Unpack
podcast.
the package.
I'd
Sponsor
love-
the podcast.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Nice. I'll go next. I've got quite a bit. So I finished Oxygen per your recommendation.
The Women's Network.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
I watched,
He
breathe,
watched all of
dumbass.
Oxygen.
I watched every Oprah episode.
He fucking elevated himself past space and time and finished an entire channel of series.
Anything's
and movies.
possible when you play everything at 1.75 speed.
Yep, that's
True.
So I finished the movie Oxygen. It's a French thriller about a woman that wakes up in a life support pod and has to figure out what's going on.
Starring
basically.
Shoshana.
Shoshana.
Wait, it's a movie?
Yes. So this is a movie podcast. So we talk about
I thought
movies.
it was air.
It was a play.
God.
Unplug his
Do you
mic.
think that could translate as a play? Like a woman on a stage, like, help!
Actually, yeah.
It's just dead center, just stuck the whole time.
It's just, and then someone plays the pod, and they're just like, it's like a bunch of people.
It's that Janet Jackson photo shoot with like,
Yeah, it's just a bunch of people in the black suit, like the theater black suits.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like
It's
hugging her.
surrounding her.
Like it's a metaphor for my childhood. Anyways,
How was
Oxygen.
Oxygen?
I enjoyed it. I don't think it wasn't phenomenal, but it was a watchable thriller. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty good.
did she get out?
I'm not gonna say.
Well,
The ending was the ending was pretty fascinating.
It was
though.
good, yeah.
I thought it was like a nice twist and
yeah, it was good.
was it her being born as a baby?
Great. Now they know there's a twist. Good job.
Oh my God, she was never in the pod?
It was a uterus.
No, just watch it. It's pretty good. It's on Netflix.
I get French films. I don't need to watch it.
So check that one out. I also watched
Utterly watchable, that one. Sorry.
What?
I said utterly watchable, that one.
Yes, it's watchable. Not like I would run to recommend it, but check
I really
it out.
liked it.
It's fine. I watched Fast and the Furious 9 in theaters.
Oh, how
Yes,
was
you
it?
did.
It's fucking
You
dog
did
shit.
that.
It
You
was-
went in theaters?
Yeah, this is a bad movie. It was real bad.
Why?
Was it good, bad, or bad, bad?
It was bad. And I thought it would be good bad.
Did they have family?
Yeah, I had a lot of family.
Your family.
So it was. I thought I would be going in and getting summer fun, action, top-down, convertible fun time, popcorn in your fucking face.
FF9.
Yeah. I mean, and it was that at times, but most of the time it was like, oh, I'm going to fucking do an origin story of Dom, and I'm going to make it seem like they have a deep characterization. They spent, how long is it? 2 hours, 15 minutes?
It's the 9th one, right?
Yes, it's the
Yeah,
ninth
didn't
one.
they go into his origin story in the first one?
I don't know.
When
But
they're like,
The first one could be arguably his origin
they're like,
story.
he beat
They-
a man to death with
they-
a wrench. He's hard.
Yeah,
He's,
oh.
he's in outer space now, just driving a Mustang.
yeah, for
Fuck
real.
is happening?
Throwing a wrench at like Madagascar.
Literally in the fucking, like,
They cast
Superman.
his son to play him, dude.
That is his son?
That's his son.
Wow, I didn't know that. I was actually thinking he did a pretty good job
For Vin
playing
Diesel?
his dad. Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. I did not know that. That's cool.
Really leaning into the family aspect.
But you
Who should
weren't
we
a
cast?
fan.
Family.
But you weren't a fan.
Not a fan. It was about 45 minutes too long. Really just fucking three-head stoop garbage. I thought it would just be like tongue-in-cheek, fun action time, convertible, like Hobbs and Shaw type of vibes. It was not. It was not like the
Whack.
writing. It was fucking whack. We were and by the way, we were surrounded by people that movie was made for. Fucking three-head, fucking literal human popcorn people.
There was a guy that showed up, bald head. I mean, I have a bald head, but he had a wife beater.
Yeah.
And a chain.
Yeah,
like
just straight up.
You know who.
yeah, I
you
came
know.
with you.
But like some of the writing was so horrifically just phoned in and bad that it was like there was a moment which is actually a pretty funny moment. Tyrese, I think it's Tyrese, right?
Gibson.
Tyrese Gibson has a sort of a fourth wall breaking moment where he goes, "Guys, I think we might be invincible. Like all the shit we've been through, not a single scratch." And like the music starts swelling. You're like, "What? This is kind of funny." Like they're getting meta with this whole like these guys are doing ridiculous shit thing. And then Ludacris goes, "Yeah, maybe, or maybe you're just a dumbass." And then the whole theater kind of laughed, and I was like, "Don't laugh at that."
It's ludicrous calling you a dumbass.
It's literally, and it was a funny moment. Apparently, it's supposed to be a comedic moment. The music cuts out for the punchline. All the other characters laugh like, "Oh, Tyrese just being Tyrese, being the dumbass." Look at the funny banter that just happened. And I wanted to become a human box of popcorn so I could actually I would be sitting there like the TikTok
He
thing
said
when
the funny.
when an inanimate object becomes like a face on it, like that's
Yeah.
what I want. And I would just be like, eat me, get me out of here.
End it so I can die.
And then someone blows up a car in space in F9, and then somebody just dumps the whole box of me on their forehead, like like that's what I wanted to happen because I did not enjoy myself.
Spoiler alert.
About 40 minutes through it, I was like, it's about time to wrap this up.
and then Cardi B shows
And
up.
then Cardi
what?
B's in it for some reason.
Well, she's probably good. She's great.
It was just the stoop three-head movie of this fucking century. Like it just felt dumb. I don't know how else to describe that.
Would you recommend Fast and Furious 9 or the music video for Twerk City with Cardi B?
Twerk City
Fuck
for
yeah.
sure. Way better. It's shorter. And also nobody dies in
Good
the
actor.
in the Fast and Furious universe.
Ever.
Huh?
Yeah, anytime anybody dies, don't worry. All you have to do is come out later in a
Wait
scene.
2 movies.
Wait 2 movies, from around a corner, and everybody will just go, huh, "You son of a bitch," and greet you like nothing happened.
You dead son of a bitch.
I thought you were dead, and like, how'd you get we'll get to that later. But we'll explain that later when
Fucking
we.
90s anime logic.
Yeah, it was
so
just.
You see, when he killed me, I didn't actually die. I kept the bullet in between my skull and my brain. And
Basically, like the Tokyo Drift guy, he didn't die, but he's back too. It was just like,
So
what is happening?
Paul Walker just like the most method actor?
That's what I was gonna say. He literally died, right?
He did, yeah.
But didn't they bring him
Yeah,
back?
no, they CGI'd him into a few movies. I know that.
Distasteful.
And it was like
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah. How about shout out to their family? Like, that'd be weird to see. Anyways,
Like, Dad?
yeah.
Nope.
Weird
Nope. Hollywood.
family. So shout out to F9. Sorry, two more things. I saw Zola in theaters.
Zola.
A24.
Fuck, I wanted to watch that, dude.
A24 Twitter movie. I'd highly recommend it. It's basically Spring Breakers 2.
Yeah.
It's big Florida vibes.
that,
baby.
and that's a real
So Kubrick
that's a real
vibes,
story.
or
what?
Kubrick vibes?
No, not Kubrick vibes whatsoever.
That's a true story too.
It is based
That's
on.
it's an entire Twitter feed.
Yep.
Like this girl posts like, "Hey, do you want to hear this crazy story?" And
Wait,
like,
is it the one where she was being pimped out by a guy from Africa?
Yeah.
I read that when it happened.
Yep.
That's fucking wild.
They made a movie about that.
Yep.
Cool. I'll
It's
watch
great.
it.
By A24.
Yeah.
Oh, down.
You know what the worst part of this?
I wanted to do that for the show. Honestly.
You can make anything just obnoxious and be like, it happened in Florida, and people are like, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, big
Oh, yeah.
Florida
True story.
vibes. Yep.
A man skinned a man alive, put on his skin, and then robbed a bank for only pennies. Yup.
Florida.
Florida. Yeah, big Florida vibes in this movie. It's basically like Spring Breakers. If you've ever seen that, another A24 film, it's really great. So check that out. Last thing I watched on HBO Max was No Sudden Moves.
God damn it, Chris! Why are you watching all
fucking
these movies?
Watching good movies for the movie podcast, dude.
but, like movies we should
Can't
probably
relate.
cover.
What?
Can't relate.
Right there with you, Rick.
Yeah, so No Sudden Moves. HBO.
Julia Fox,
Great
man.
actress. Shout out to Julia Fox, great actress.
Wow. I am a married man, so I will just simply say wow.
Steven Soderbergh directed No Sudden Moves.
Ooh.
Did he film it on an iPhone?
No, but he did film it on a bunch of weird wide-angle lenses that have warping on the edges, kind of like fisheye. So
Interesting.
it kind of took me out of the period piece he was trying to film, but from the 50s.
Well,
but
everything was
whatever.
blurry on the edges in the 50s, so.
I don't get that reference. I was gonna pretend like I got it and give you a sympathy laugh, but I think I'm done doing that.
Explain the joke.
Back then, the joke is that everyone back then saw the edges of everything blurry. And that's why everything's blurry in that movie.
Why?
Well, it doesn't make sense. That's
Hey,
the
man,
joke.
that just wasn't funny.
Oh,
I tried.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take,
That's a
right?
good point.
So, No Sudden Moves was pretty good. It's a Italian mob thriller. Don Cheadle. The cast, by the way, here's what Steven Soderbergh does, which is genius. He shoots
5 minutes with every famous actor ever.
exactly. Hey, do you have five?
Best ensemble cast.
Yeah, and then on the poster, there's 35 fucking A-list
Half of a
actors.
head. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
and you're just like, how the fuck? This movie is stacked. And then it's like, oh, it's because Steven Soderbergh filmed everybody for half a day.
Yeah.
And the real
Just
stars.
favors. Just call them favors.
Yeah, so Don Cheadle is the main person, I think, and then there's Benicio del Toro, but the rest of the cast is in it for like 0.2 seconds, but it's so great because there's so many fucking people in it.
Yeah.
Great little thriller, pretty confusing at times, hard to follow, but I enjoyed it overall. Ray Liotta's in it because it's an Italian mob movie, so he's contractually obligated by Hollywood to be in every single Italian
That
mob
and
movie.
Obligatory.
Claritin D commercials.
But I would check it out. HBO Max. It's pretty watchable thriller.
Dude, imagine being Ray Liotta. Like, you only are hired to kill people in a movie or to talk about allergies.
Yeah, and
My hay fever's killing me, and I got something to say about it.
he really is
Murder
like
your allergies.
he definitely just gets beat up and interrogated a lot.
Yeah.
Like-
for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, bags, I guess.
More like bad fellas, am I right?
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Okay, and that's it for me.
Alex.
There's nobody else that needs to say anything, and
All right. He's pulling up his list there.
Hold on, I'm opening my phone
Very dramatically
like a
opening his
grandfather.
if you tuned in for Tomorrow War, don't worry, we'll get to it in an hour.
All right. Well, I took into account how much you guys said you loved Call Me By Your Name. So I watched a romance movie. I watched Friends with Benefits with Justin Timberlake and Mila
Great.
Kunis.
Nice.
Not great.
Is that the No Strings Attached with
Yes.
Ashton Kutcher and
They're carbon copies of each other.
they came out at the same time?
Yes.
Wait,
Friends with Benefits
there's
is...
a movie with Justin Timberlake and Ashton Kutcher having an affair.
Oh, I wish.
No.
Justin Timberlake, Mila Kunis.
Yes.
Ashton
Oh,
Kutcher and
what?
Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Meh.
It's the same movie. Friends with Benefits is the same movie. They're the same movie.
Yeah. of
Ironically,
course.
Ashton Kutcher is now married to Mila Kunis.
Oh wow.
Right?
That is
Yep.
funny.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
does that count as like?
And Justin Timberlake is canceled,
Is he?
isn't he?
I didn't hear. I
I
don't
thought
know.
he was.
Yeah, he because he fucking put Britney on blast. He's like, yeah, fucked her, whatever. Whenever she was like
Yikes.
first out, yeah, he fucking really fucked her whole image up.
That's
And
a
people blamed her and villainized her for having sex with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, it's
Even
about-
Who
he
wouldn't?
went on
Those
the-
frosted tips?
He went on the radio and was like, yeah, fucked her, whatever.
nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
Pretty cool guy. Yeah, bad movie.
but also married to Jessica Biel.
Great actress.
And she's in.
And she's starring in season 2 of The Sinner. Right? Remember when you thought she was in
Moving
season 2?
the fuck on.
Idiot. Idiot fuck.
Anyways, I watched Friends with Benefits. Bad movie. I don't recommend it.
Nice.
I also downloaded the Boss Baby app. If you guys have
Hey, man. This is
seen that,
No, I haven't. And this is a movie podcast. Why are you talking
Why
about
do
a
you
boss
know
baby
that
app?
there's
really
an
cool.
app?
Well, I don't know if
really
it's
cool.
the Boss Baby app, but you can go in here and you can type in Boss Baby, and it's nothing but Boss Baby videos. If you see,
Oh, this is... So you're looking at TikTok
That's
right
TikTok.
yeah. Well,
now. Is
I don't
that-
know if it's called TikTok, but I know that
Well, it's the
it
Velma
has.
app for you.
It's my Velma app.
And for you, it's Boss,
Boss Baby?
Baby.
Mhm.
So I guess that's on...
TikTok.
So TikTok is... This,
The Boss Baby app.
it basically shows you videos that are very in line with your interests. So he sees nothing but Velma cosplay, and he sees nothing but Boss Baby, and I see nothing but intelligent and five-head movie
Yes.
cinephile things,
Don't tell Chris Hansen.
and you see...
What the fuck is TikTok?
Okay, boomer moment over here.
Is that like Vine?
Yes.
Yes.
It is Vine with
So-
Boss Baby.
Jesus
So how's-
Christ! There's another Logan Paul.
So how's Boss
Jesus.
Baby app?
It's excellent. I'm loving all the Boss Baby content. There's a lot of like expanded universe videos about
Can I
Boss
say
Baby.
something real quick?
What's up?
I just hate you so much. But you can keep going now. That's all.
Also, I've been continuing Doom Patrol because the Blood Relies, were insistent that I continue watching Doom Patrol
He just-
after I gave up
He
on
just
it.
leaned forward when you said Doom. Like he was like, Doom?
Dude, I got the tattoo on my leg.
He has a tattoo, which is camera visible right now.
Nice. It's tolerable so far. The best thing I can say about it is that it has really cool ideas for like the characters and their powers, but it is in essence another superhero show. So I'm just kind of sitting through that.
I'm still not liking it.
It's whatever so far.
So shout out to the Blood Rallies.
Shout out. I'll finish it and then I'll give my fuller opinion. But so far, I feel about the same.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on.
About it.
Do we have anything else?
Do you have anything else?
Oh wait, let me check.
Why did you ask?
Hold
Again,
on.
we asked him once. He said no, and now you're prying.
No, he has to find
No,
something.
you don't need to find anything. I think we're ready to move
I
on
think
to
we're
the,
good.
the point
Alex,
of this episode.
Alex, don't do another one.
I don't think.
Don't do another
Please,
one.
God, Alex. There's nothing.
Just don't. Just
There's
don't
nothing.
say it.
Alex didn't watch anything
Alex,
else.
Stop it.
We're a reputable movie
Alex,
podcast.
what are you smiling for?
I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Yep. You almost said tomorrow morning.
I almost said tomorrow morning for five-head movie. So Amazon Prime action summer fun top-down convertible fun time. Amazon Prime alien movie. You can check it out right now.
It's
Plus-
just Jeff Bezos telling us what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
What if it's a
it is?
metaphor for Prime deliveries?
Is that why Jeff Bezos is leaving the Earth?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's why I have Amazon Prime still, is because I want him to get enough money to get off this fucking planet.
What if that's the way that he does like the leftovers, where it's like people that don't have Amazon Prime will not be accepted into
Like,
Into
like
the Bezos
Just
sphere.
scan your Prime to get on the spaceship, the
Yeah.
escape pods. There's a comet coming.
I'm
The escape
changing-
pods are ready. There'll be Amazon Prime to every Amazon Prime customer. Just scan your eyeball when you get in, and you can come to Mars, where we
there's
all
like-
will inevitably die.
There's just a line of people. They're like, all right, you guys can't all share the same Prime account. right?"
Yeah. So also inside, there's not a bathroom, but there are some bottles, so you guys can use those on their way to Mars. Get it? Because okay,
All
that's
right.
fine.
Anyways,
Oh,
Amazon
they piss
Prime.
in bottles. Whatever. That was decent.
Alrighty.
I don't get it.
Hey guys, the first issue with this movie that I have a few issues.
Oh, I did too. I wrote them down.
But what did you guys think about making Christopher Pratt a scientist?
Let me tell you what I wrote down about him being a biology teacher. If you don't stand in front of the desk with one leg crossed holding a coffee mug, no one will believe you're a teacher.
It's true.
Fair enough.
Very
Cool
true.
teacher vibes only.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Hey, guys.
talk about?
Hey,
All
shut
right.
up, volcano kid. Shut the fuck up. We're tired about volcanoes.
He's the guy that comes in and goes,
What do you want
all
to
right,
talk about?
all right, cool kids. I'm not like those other teachers. Here's the lesson plan. Cool vibes now.
Yeah.
Dude, he sits on the
And
chair
then-
backwards.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He has like fucking like science like tests based on like Olivia Rodrigo lyrics or something.
Yeah.
He's just fucking. He's into it, dude.
Dude, he
He's got a
gets it.
TikTok for sure.
Oh,
he's
absolutely.
like,
Definitely doesn't.
all right.
All right.
Well, okay, like we didn't deal with that.
Moving on. This is the problematic horn. And there it is.
And there it is. Okay. Don't rebrand that horn as problematic because I love that horn.
Problematic.
Oh.
Thank you.
Anyways, no, the beep is problematic. We'll be over.
Just
what
like a
just
car
happened.
beep, just beep.
Oh yeah, the beep is
The beep
problematic.
is that's what they just heard. So don't worry about that.
All right, no worries.
So moving right along, Tomorrow War.
Go on.
News.
Hey guys. Hey guys, this was in the script. You ready? You ready
Yeah,
for this one?
I'm ready.
We Are You.
Yeah.
Doom 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 doom.
And
That
then
is the-
everybody's like, and then they're like from the future, and they're like, oh. And they,
Small brain tenant.
yeah.
fucking
No
It
worse.
is a small brain.
Let me put it this way. I like small brain movies.
Sure.
I like simple, just fast 12. This was too much. This was like two head.
Dude, it was over 2 hours. Unacceptable for the genre of movie it is.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
There it is
dude.
again. 90 minutes to get the fuck out. That needs to be
I'm gonna
like in our
say-
bio.
Oh yeah, yeah.
90 minutes to
90
get the
minutes or get the
Yeah.
fuck out.
no 90 minutes and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I think.
Point proven.
Great.
Why were they like, I'm going to say just the most ignorant American shit. How many households in America are watching fucking soccer?
None. Zero.
What? Why
What the
soccer?
Why were they
soccer.
watching soccer
It's-
at this little girl's birthday?
It's because it was
party?
Prime produced, so Amazon Prime took all their analytics and they're like, well, soccer is the most popular sport on earth. So if we put soccer
Soccer?
in the movie,
Everyone can relate.
everyone knows that.
Fuck watches soccer.
How the fuck did they know to appear at the soccer field?
Besides
Yeah.
60% of the world, but still.
How dare they put soccer in a movie they're releasing around Independence Day weekend? Like, what the fuck? How dare
Also,
they?
it's about like
Couldn't have been the ball game.
American military bravado.
The Olympics?
America's game.
America's game? God damn it.
Classically known.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? It used to be called soccer everywhere else. They changed it to football recently.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Football.
So they're like, oh, we were the original football. You actually weren't.
You're actually wrong, and
They
fuck
actually
you.
weren't.
It's always been soccer.
It's actually always been soccer. So fuck
The
you, I
Egyptians
guess.
called it soccer.
Yeah. So fuck you.
Have you seen The Road to El Dorado, where they threw the armadillo in the basket? Soccer.
You can't use your hands in soccer, dude.
Well, the goalie can.
Guys,
Get fucked.
what did we think about the premise, the setup of this film?
Bad.
To the Tomorrow War.
Okay.
First off, that fucking name.
Yeah, the name is horrendous.
We're going to the Tomorrow War.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it sounds like a really bad metal band's concept album.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's
Like, a
like-
high school metal band.
Like
That's
a local
Yeah.
band.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, you know what we
Lowry's-
should do for our first album?
Please
a
buy our
concept.
pre-sales.
Yeah.
A concept album about
Go like
a
High Fellas and
war
Earthrod on Facebook.
that we have to prepare for 45 years. Shit, man.
My
And it-
favorite part is in the classroom. He's like, what do you want to talk about? I don't know. Maybe the fact that future people just told us we're fucked.
Yeah. Maybe the fact that there's a time.
Maybe that this crazy future lady just came out of the sky and was like, yeah, you're done.
And,
So-
and this other kid's like, volcanoes though.
But listen
and he's
to
like,
me,
shut
guys.
the fuck up, Fred.
Yeah, yeah. There's a time traveling U.S. Army that's going around drafting average American citizens, no matter what they look like.
I like that they didn't even bother with uniforms too. They're
No.
like,
Yeah, they just gave him a gun.
they just
Dude,
gave
I
him a
kinda
gun and
loved
said,
that.
Hold on.
I kind of love that as like a part of the premise.
Yeah.
Me too.
I liked seeing like everyday people just like with like
No
guns.
training.
Yeah.
No training.
And their casting of comedians in those spots makes it
Oh.
work better.
Dude, that's like stormtrooper shit. They're just like, just take over. Just go get him, Tiger.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Nobody's bringing up the fact that fucking what's that show? I Think You Should Leave predicted this film, dude.
Yeah.
Friggin' bonies,
Dude.
that fucking guy.
Ironically, he's in it.
Skeletrix and his army of
Bonies.
friggin' bonies.
Dude, he was
The
great
best
in this.
bit. That's my favorite bit.
He was awesome.
He was my favorite character
Yeah.
in this movie.
Oh,
for sure.
absolutely.
You don't tell someone they're gonna. You don't laugh in someone's face when they say they're gonna survive something, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
That's great.
Yeah.
He was great, and I liked a lot of the comedian characters in this, but Chris Pratt at times, I just couldn't figure out the fucking tone of this film.
I thought it was genuinely funny, and that's honestly why I kept watching.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I had to keep watching it, but the comedy was genuinely good. It got me through it.
Right.
Right.
Like when he's like, it's a long story. He's like, oh, you're ex-military? Yeah, I guess it's kind of a short story.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Chris
those
Pratt is charming as fuck, and
Yeah.
like he's good,
Yeah.
like he's easily watchable.
For being a white male.
But yes,
Isn't he kind of like Hollywood canceled because he's conservative and blah blah blah?
I think there was.
he hunts animals, and they're like, how fucking dare he? Okay.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
And he
about
likes
it.
God, right?
Yeah,
And
he-
so it's like, oh,
yeah,
shit,
what a
canceled.
dick. Yeah, exactly.
Praying for the animal he, like,
Murdered.
well.
hunted.
Yeah,
he
I
doesn't-
don't mean to say I'm not
Right, right, right,
anti-hunting.
right. Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
anti-hunting. I was just joking. But
Wow,
But he does it
Chris,
in a
making statement.
humane way. He, like, you know how hunters are very, like, they're like, make sure they don't suffer, stuff like that.
yeah, I used to listen to Joe Rogan. I
Or
know
also,
Oh, yeah.
Also, when there's an influx of certain species, like you have to manage that.
Like white males.
Hunting, there is a purpose behind hunting. Anyways,
yeah, yeah.
but that's why he's canceled.
Let me see. Let me go into
I
my
genuinely
notes.
thought it was something way worse. Like he was like, Trump made some good points.
Oh.
Like I thought that
Like
was
he
the
pulled a
situation.
John Voight. And he's like, guys, I'm going to buy a commercial to tell you why Trump is the savior.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, he did that.
John Voight, yeah.
yeah.
I did not know that.
He's
Wait,
also canceled as fuck, dude.
Who's
He was
John
like
Voight?
abusive to Angelina Jolie, his daughter.
hit
her father,
dad?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Deliverance.
Awkward. Yeah.
The guy that's looked 90 since 1971.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And
okay.
his fucking terrible performance in the movie Anaconda.
Hey,
What the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
shout out
was that?
shout out to that movie though.
that movie was great.
Hunt for the Blood
Ice
Orchid.
Cube? Ice Cube and fucking
the first
Jennifer Lopez?
Anaconda. I was like, what the fuck?
I had a fear of snakes because of that movie.
You remember
Hey, how
when...
about giant snakes and the fattest ass imaginable?
Yeah.
What?
Who
Shouts
will
to
win?
Ice Cube.
What?
What? Jennifer Lopez is in it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
the joke.
J-Lo.
I thought Ice Cube. You were referring to Ice Cube having a dump truck.
He's
ass.
got a nice ass though.
Thick.
Okay, well.
He's a thickum.
He is not about this conversation.
Shout out to Triple X2.
I miss the era of horror movies where it's just a big animal.
Right.
It's
yeah.
just, oh, the spider, eight-legged oh, the snake.
Yeah.
Shit.
There was a
Yeah.
shark one too.
Yes.
Jaws. You may have heard of it. And there was also a big croc. It was just called Florida.
Yeah.
Lake Placid.
Lake Placid.
Like Placid. That was it.
That was a fucking banger
Just
of a movie.
Tremors count?
That was one of those that I rewatched all the fucking time. I love that movie.
Was that Samuel L. Jackson, or am I thinking?
I
of
think
No,
so.
you're thinking of
Snakes on a plane?
Deep Blue
Deep
Sea.
Blue Sea.
Deep
Yes.
Blue Sea.
Where he gets snatched.
Oh, where the shark comes
Yeah.
out? that part was
awesome.
fucking hilarious.
This motherfucking dude.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyways, all that is more interesting than this fucking movie.
true. So back to this movie.
Dude, J.K. Simmons looking hard as shit.
Bruh.
Dude, of course.
Ripped.
Muscle daddy, dude.
Whiplash Daddy.
Just been
coming in
doing
hot.
gravity blasts since Whiplash.
Dude, he looks like a Marion, dude.
Yeah.
Alpha motherfucker right there.
Yeah, big boy tings. By the way, shout out to Chris Pratt's wife in this movie. That actress was in a movie called The Hunt, which I highly recommend. It was one of my favorite movies to come out in the past few years. So check
Where she
that
was
out.
someone's wife and they have to kill her? Is that
What?
the one?
No, it's like Battle Royale, but
You're
it's
thinking
really
of Ready or
funny.
Not.
It's like a
Yes.
horror. It's like a horror comedy. It's The Hunt. It's like a Battle Royale movie. It's like making fun of the Hunger Games, basically.
Shouts to Ethan Suplee.
Yeah.
That guy fucks.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. Who that
He was in The Hunt.
All right,
Okay.
so moving along.
Yeah. So back to the movie.
So my first note is, what the fuck was that intro?
What are you referring to?
Which intro?
I think the intro to the movie. I was just like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, the soccer scene. Right?
Yeah, the soccer and like the
Yeah.
news cuts and
The
everything.
dialogue of when they get off is so fucking... ugh.
Yeah,
It's like
news-
translated from Japanese to English.
Yeah, a 5-year-old wrote this, I think.
So
Yeah.
they're setting up the idea of this world where, civilians are now being recruited, drafted to participate in this future war, this tomorrow war.
Yeah.
They might call it.
They're fighting aliens 20 years in the
Hey
future.
man,
Oh.
I know a temporal pincer movement when I hear it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that's what they try to fucking do here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Don't you dare.
Also, they're so scary, we can't even show you what you're up against.
Yeah.
Chris McKay, don't you fucking dare. do a temporal pincer movement in a goddamn movie.
I wish it was Aaron Taylor Johnson that came through the portal.
That'd be sick. Then it would be a better movie.
Yeah. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, straight up. That'd be dope. Or Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little fucking thread on his back.
Yeah.
He's like looking around confused. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah. He's like, oh, this isn't the theater.
With this fucking perfectly like coiffed
They should have
hair.
just Easter egged him in like the background.
Oh
Yeah.
He's like, does anybody know where the opera house is? As he gets
Like, we're watching soccer.
Yeah.
Why would we know
He's like
opera?
running backwards very awkwardly.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
someone's just like, yeah. He comes
Ludwig
through.
Jorgensen.
What if he comes through the portal and he's trying to communicate, but he's speaking backwards, like, and then there's nothing to translate it?
Volcano Kid's like, I got it. They're like, shut the fuck up.
Oh shit.
Oh, fucking hell.
Dude, one of the hardest lines ever. Sorry, I'm going to talk about Tenet for 2 seconds. One of the hardest lines ever when they're in the fucking car and it's like, I don't understand what he's saying. He's like, I thought you spoke Austrian. He's like, it's not Austrian, it's backwards.
It's not Austrian. It's pig Latin.
Ixnay on this truck. A.
Yeah.
Oh, Troy.
So yeah, where do we start? He's a scientist, and they come back and they go, "We're some bad boy aliens. Please help." Pass.
And we got to go in the future and fight some monsties.
But he was
Hey.
a scientist like 15 years ago, though, right?
He was a yeah, whatever. But he's also ex-military. Who knows? Who cares?
Who knows,
No one cares.
dude?
Okay.
The part that bugged me the most is the beginning. Not the beginning, like when they first go in and they're on the beach.
Yeah.
Like where they introduce the chick in them.
You mean for the training when they're just about to go through the portal?
Oh wait, are you talking about the beach when he's talking to his daughter?
Yeah.
And she's like, "You were bad and you left us." And he's like, "But why would I do that?"
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
The laws of causality don't allow it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, they're on the beach, and then the whole thing that killed me was it was a great scene where they're like in the Jeep, like mowing down the horde.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts away.
Okay, wait a second.
It just stops, and then it goes like problem solved in the next scene. It's like, what the fuck happened? There's like 9,000 of these things chasing you.
That's kind
got
of
away.
every action scene in the movie is them going, "Brrr, it's not working," and then they run further, and then they go, "Brrr, it's still not working," and then they run even further.
And then budget cut.
Yeah. And then they're on a beach and having a sentimental moment. and they
Yeah,
go
that's
on
what was
sailing.
killing me. It was like, wait, what the fuck?
I noticed that too. There was like a whole horde of aliens chasing the Jeep, and then they just came out of a clearing and were on the beach, and then they were just fine. I was like, wait, what happened to the horde of aliens?
The aliens get it. They know what that moment is.
They're like,
they're
oh, is that a beach? Ooh.
The aliens were like, I'm tired. Or like, I don't want to run on the sand.
It's like, you ever get
my
sand
calves.
in your shoes?
Oh, my calves. Okay, I do want to say, though, the design of the aliens in this movie was fucking awesome. And part of it, yes, this movie was too fucking long, but they teased the aliens for such a long fucking time.
That's
I like
true.
that.
I like
we
that.
never saw them.
They pulled the signs on us.
We never saw them. We saw them through the reflection of that lady's glasses at one point. But it's like when it's finally revealed, it was like, fuck yeah.
It was a
dude.
cool reveal.
Yeah.
And another thing, dude, the monsters are white.
Yeah.
Good point. White things are evil.
Yes.
And who's in charge of it all? A white woman.
Yup.
Oh, God.
Canceled.
Jeffrey
movie's canceled.
Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos.
You did it.
So
I thought the aliens looked exactly like the dog form of your character from Alter Echo for PS2.
No,
What do
dude,
you guys?
the aliens were in Dead Space.
The necromorphs?
No, the other ones. The ones that like climbed on the walls and shot
Oh,
the
the
things.
tentacles that come.
Yeah,
Holy fuck!
that was the aliens the whole time.
Were they white as well? And
No,
No, they were like little dogs in Dead Space.
So
okay.
it is different.
white monsters. Go ahead.
So I was just gonna say. So I'm just gonna catch back. We're going through the plot. Chris Pratt gets recruited. I liked how like he just got like against his will thrown into the future.
Oh
basically.
yes, the left arm machine.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Just like,
can we talk about this?
yeah, can we talk about this? No, you now have a unremovable government asset on your wrist. Now.
We're the time traveling U.S. Army, and you're being drafted. Get with it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go into the fucking Tesseract, dude. Like, what are you doing?
But like, part of me was like, I liked how fast it was moving at the beginning,
I was gonna say I wrote
Yeah.
down
but it also took forever.
yeah.
in a way.
Once you get into the Tomorrow War, it's
Yes.
sort of drops in pacing.
A little bit. I wrote that down. I was like, I think this movie has tremendous pacing until like an hour and a half in, where I was like, this needs to be wrapped up by now.
Dude.
Yeah, in the beginning it was a dead sprint.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
At an hour 30, I was like, okay, cool, we're almost over. And then it had 45 minutes left.
I feel like that always happens to me. I subconsciously check around 90 minutes.
Yep.
That's about
I'll
the time.
talk
Because
about
you're
that part.
we're all conditioned
I'll talk about
to.
that part in a second.
That's when
Act
it's over
4.
in my head.
Exactly. But I was like, well, they haven't solved this problem, so there's a third act now.
And they actually like dipped it down like to where it's like, oh, this is probably the end of the third act.
Dude,
like,
this is 2 movies put together.
It really
Yeah,
is.
It's the movie and the epilogue.
It's the Tomorrow War and the day after the Tomorrow War.
Yeah.
the day after Tomorrow War.
yeah.
Fucking Jake Gyllenhaal's gonna show up.
So did the aliens have a cloaking mechanism? Was it just
No,
smoke?
people were just dumb.
They just
Okay,
had
it was
They're
days.
like, what's that in the background? And there's a wacky inflatable arm guy going, and they're like, I can't tell what's going on.
Yeah. I thought they were camouflaged, but I guess I just missed
No, they
that.
were just in the background staring.
It's just dark.
Okay. It was just smoke or fog or something. I thought they legit had a cloaking thing.
And then no one ever looked up in the stairwell. That bugged me.
Yeah.
The first thing they did, they just
Yeah. And Chris Pratt's like, all right, guys, situational awareness. The staircase, watch your step.
I'm ex-military. Did you guys get like "thank you for your service" vibes from this movie?
She said thank you for your service to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of this movie has pro-military
Oh,
vibes.
for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Even though the recruitment drafting thing was very obviously like overzealous and not okay, the movie itself was like seemed pro-military in the
It's
sense
it's
of
Yes.
war propaganda for sure.
Right.
it's what it felt like, right?
Well,
Where
and
it was
the
Like,
whole-
look what the U.S. Army did. We saved the world.
right, yeah.
That's why
it was-
Chris Pratt agreed to do this film.
That's
Yep.
what. That's the vibe I got. Where it's like I'm God's
have a
man.
duty.
Yeah, I'm God's man and God's army, and yeah, that's the vibe I got from this a little
The
bit.
Crusades.
You know, God, Jesus, W. Bush. Let's go.
You know, though, I want to say kudos to this film for including a helicopter scene that did not have CCR as the background
Good
music.
point.
Yeah,
No fucking.
But I'm so
Dude,
used to it now
if
that I
it
hate
would
it.
have, I probably would have cried laughing.
Yeah.
No, I just would. I'm just
Like
accustomed
30
to it.
years into the fucking future, and they're still blasting CCR.
Haven't written anything better yet. Sorry, guys.
You guys remember?
There's no better helicopter music than
Sorry,
CCR.
guys.
the
Like,
guys
if we ever go on a helicopter ride,
like
I'm plugging it in.
Oh, yeah.
Like someone listening to CCR and just like in the background they have to be like,
Hold on, guys.
yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Got
they're
it.
like, hey man,
Cool.
I thought the guy like the comedic relief of the movie. I forget his
Robert
character-
Cowan.
Is that his name?
That's
in the
his
movie?
character's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he would be like, hey, can you pass? Like, it would have been a great scene for him to be like, pass me the aux real quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then he puts on CCR.
CCR? That would've been
He's like,
great.
all right, so I got CCR or Flight of the Bees. Which one do you guys want?
Flight of the Bees.
Yeah, or whatever it's called.
Is it Bumblebees? It's just
Flight of the Bumblebees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Save the bees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Flight of the Wasps.
Fucking Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd have been a great scene, but nope. I should have wrote this movie. Is what I'm trying to say.
Chris, do the punch up next
Yeah.
time.
All right.
I
So,
also love how they introduced the dad with no introduction. He's like, I know a guy.
They should have reached out. They should have reached out to Jeff Bezos to do the punch up on this film, man.
Yeah, for
he would have
sure.
added some great jokes into this.
But
one.
it was just like,
He's like, kill my wife. You should kill my wife in this. They're like, Jeff, this is.
that's not what we meant.
Jeff, this isn't real.
He's like, hey, Bo Burnham wrote a song about me.
Kill him.
I can do anything.
I won.
I'm going to Mars to die.
Yo, I have this note, and
I'm a dying Mars.
I almost don't remember exactly where they were, but there were some insane over the shoulder shots in this movie.
I don't remember that.
Like especially like his daughter on top of the fucking Jeep. I thought that sequence.
Yeah, there were some great shots.
I thought that was fucking incredible, dude.
I like
That
how-
sequence was great.
Speaking of shots, they reloaded once.
They all had,
What the fuck is that?
unlimited bullet.
I wrote that
Chico.
down too. They all had infinite ammo cheat on.
It was like, what the fuck?
and they were shooting sparklers apparently. Did you guys see those muzzle flashes?
yeah.
It's like the movie Fury.
Yeah.
Like fucking green and red and blue.
I guess it's a future weapon, so I don't know. But like, I kind of liked the design of the muzzle flash. It was unique. It looked like they were literally shooting sparklers.
Except
at the time.
then the one guy just has a casual shotgun.
yeah, The-
and he
the-
he does the fucking Warzone slide under, and he's like,
yeah.
Yeah, he's just wrecking everything. He's like, why would you try to help these people? It's like, you know how to kill these things. You're an asshole.
isn't this your third time through, Digbag?
But also, don't sell me this guy kills everyone and he's the stone cold badass alien killer, and he only carries a weapon effective from 3 meters away.
Yep.
Like that's like, okay, I can kill them if they get point blank range, but other than that, like, okay,
I'm running.
We didn't even really get to see him do anything badass besides fucking
Die.
brood and like besides die and brood. He was
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Like, oh, this guy's a badass, and then we didn't
Doesn't
saw him-
help anybody.
He never helps anyone.
And then at the end, when he decides to help Chris Pratt save his daughter, it was like so out of character.
It was so
He's like-
funny.
He was in a bar.
He's like, well, I can't say no to a man trying to help his kid.
yeah. What kind of a dick would do
go
that?
save your daughter.
And then he literally died by saying, I'm going to die how I wanna.
Just wanted to be like, I don't wanna do.
If it was like accidentally a flashbang and like, bing! Oh,
And he just gets ripped apart.
Yeah.
his
then
hand is
eaten
gone. He's
alive.
like, oh, no.
But
Just
that
a firework.
That was my other favorite part I was going to bring up about this movie. That scene did nothing.
True.
The fact that he did that explosion,
Wait, no, that killed the whole
Held-
ship.
That-
Oh,
yeah.
it sealed it off, right?
it held no purpose.
What do you mean?
That killed the whole ship. Except for the
blew the whole
female.
It, it killed the rest of the ones that were waking up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was only one alien that got out, and the rest of them were
female,
killed
yeah.
with the explosion.
How do they know? Because they like pan into that entire colony.
Rick,
It's
there's no
a
logic
dumbhead
to this.
movie.
Yeah,
It's
it's a 3-head
It's called
movie.
the Tomorrow War, Rick.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you trying to like?
Yeah,
also,
to
you
get
brought
this
up the
out.
movie Fury. Is it Fury or Furry?
It's definitely Fury. There's one R.
You're like, because I've seen the other one.
I've seen Furry.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you have.
Is that like the same in the same vein as Lot Lizard?
Yes, but with furries.
Furries and 18-wheelers.
They're at truck stops. They just come
Imagine-
waddling
Get the
out like,
fuck out!
Imagine if
It's the fucking night vision cam. All you see is like a big ass tail hanging out.
Giant eyes, like
just like over the steering wheel.
you see like a trucker like this, and then he's like, oh, and then you see this dog
giant dog head.
come above the steering wheel.
It's the scene from The Shining, dude.
Yeah,
It's just like a bear.
And then snap zoom.
Furry.
Furry, the movie. The furring.
The furries live in the mirror. All right.
All right.
And also, I got my scenes mixed up. It wasn't the ship. It was when the daughter dies, and the whole thing's blowing up. Like that all had
was
no.
so fucking cheesy.
I love that
dude.
he dove with enough time to be like, okay, I'll definitely get teleported back and not get killed. So I gotta wait to dive so that it looks like I'm trying to help her so that she doesn't get disappointed.
My one note on that was how shallow was that water. That all those monsters were just
Yeah.
casually standing in it. Like,
Yeah.
where the fuck did you build this?
God.
That was dummy dumb. 3-head.
Big dumb stoopy.
Doesn't matter.
Rick, you could argue that they were all piled on top of each other in the water.
World War
But-
Z style.
But could they breathe under? Fuck it.
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
But like, how shallow? You know? How
I think
many
they're
would-
really good
How many
swimmers.
would there have to be to have that many piled up?
Well, they're Earth killers, so there was a lot of them.
know. Yeah, I guess so.
But if you wanna try and 5-head this movie, let's talk about the time travel for 2 seconds, shall we?
No.
sure.
So there'd be no movie. This is the whole grandfather paradox thing, right? If you travel back in time and kill your grandfather, you're never born, therefore you're never going to come back and kill your grandfather, right?
Yep.
So in this movie, there would be no Tomorrow War.
He changes the future and they don't touch on that at all.
No, he changes the future and he touches on it. He's like, we have to go back and save her. It's like, all right, did you just erase her? Like, what the fuck?
Like that version of her, like
Yeah,
you
it's
just,
like you can't go back to that timeline.
Now
Have you?
she's privileged without a dead dad. How dare her.
It's like, it's like you can't like. He's like, I have to go back and save her. Blah blah blah. And it's like, have you never heard of paradoxes? It's like you're this super fucking nerd. You literally, your daughter had a nightmare, so your coping mechanism is like start naming rocks to me. Like what the fuck? Like you've never heard of a fucking paradox? You
They just
can't
need-
do this.
They need to consult the smartest person in this movie again, the volcanic ash kid.
yes.
They'd be like, hey, can we do this time travel thing? I like how they didn't know any other expert in the world besides this 12-year-old that did a bit of Googling.
Also, her as a child
Give me the
is
phone.
she is objectively stupid. He goes outside and he goes, "What you doing?" She's digging in dirt and she goes, "Looking for vaccines."
I can't wait to never watch this YouTube video and be like, man, I'm awkward as fuck.
Keep the mic this close, by the way. You're kind of fading away like this. You're like talking like this. Keep it right here.
Don't tell me where to put things near my mouth.
You're in a
fucked.
band. You're in a band. You should know this. Jesus Christ. Anyway, shout out to our audio listeners that are all now deaf.
Dude, whenever they were figuring out the fucking the weapon to use against the aliens,
The CSI science montage.
dude,
So
And
bad.
That part was hilarious.
it's like 56% Bond, 67%
Oh my
Bond,
God.
and then Chris Pratt was like, "You know, I love you, and I would never do anything to hurt you." 100% Bond. I wanted to go, like fucking. Like I wanted bullets to meet in my brain, dude.
Just go back.
Yeah, like
just give yourself a quick.
And then right when you pull the triggers, instead of dying, you become a box of popcorn. You just go, and like you can't. You must finish the Tomorrow War. And you're like, oh!
no, fuck. Yeah, that was fucking terrible. The second they were like, "I love you," 100% Bond. Oh God,
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, that was like Norman Osborn creating the Green Goblin serum vibes.
Yeah,
It's like,
that
it's
was-
almost complete. Look at the program.
Yeah.
It is showing.
They they don't acknowledge anything with it. She's just putting blood in like little test tubes in.
And then he's like, well, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Yeah.
And then
I literally wanted it to be the fucking Windows calculator app.
That'd be funny as
100.
fuck. Or it's just the spinning icon.
Yeah.
yeah.
Loading.
yeah,
They went to
fucking
fucking-
science, whatever.
They went to sciencegraphics.com and just fucking just scrolled.
Look
through
at
there
these
for a while.
graphs.
The graphs.
They're on Excel.
That was bad. That was bad.
big bad. So yeah, they're like,
And then 30 more minutes of this movie.
yeah. And then the final act is them going, wait, it was already here. We got to go find the root of it. We're in the past and we can prevent this whole thing. Whatever. Do we know any volcanic ash experts?
They don't. By the way, they don't consult
Anyone.
the people. Who did this kid learn from? That he
Google.
Exactly. Why didn't they go to the? What the fuck is this movie?
Because it was smart writing, man. It was foreshadowed with the student bringing up volcanic ash in the beginning. So they planted a seed that it was a callback.
Blah,
so I
blah,
don't know. You
blah.
didn't go to film school.
So they did that, and then 5 minutes later in the movie, the exact same thing happens. He goes, who's gonna take us to Russia illegally? And then it zooms in on him. He goes, I know just the guy. But it's they just did that in the movie with volcanoes.
Yeah, they did it again with J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dumb, bro.
Yep.
Big Dumb Stoopy, the movie.
Yeah, I had higher hopes for this movie. Like it had its summer fun top down moments, and honestly better than Fast 9, but it still was like just 45 minutes too long. So it could have been a solid 90, and I would have been way less mad at this movie.
Absolutely.
It should have ended when the daughter died and he got the serum.
Right.
Yeah, and then let's set up.
And
the
they
second
should have
one.
been like, let's mass produce this. And then they're like, we're going to go find an alien ship because the government won't trust us anymore. It's like, how the fuck did you get all these snowmobiles?
Right.
Where did these people come from?
That's true.
These are my snowmobiles I keep in Arizona.
Yeah.
Like, how did you get those into Russia?
J.K. Simmons is prepared for everything.
Oh God.
Why did the dad, like, the other thing that killed me is when he first meets the dad and he's like trying to get the thing off his arm. The dude already has like 12. It's like, where the fuck are you getting these?
Right.
I'm an old hand at avoiding the time-traveling U.S. Army that drafts people.
Listen, I served a nom. I can dodge a draft, all right, buddy?
I served in Nam. I can dodge a draft.
You know what's funny is like I like how they keep saying a spaceship brought the aliens here, because that implies those ravenous monster zombies at one point were like, all right, entering the coordinates. For
Right.
No.
I know, but until we
Until then,
But
yeah.
their presumption was them flying ships through space and charting uncharted territory.
yeah, these fucking demons.
The little like things are like pulling
Right.
levers. He's like, yeah.
Like, can you do a slingshot maneuver around that moon?
yeah, exactly.
They're like, nice.
It's like translated. They just go, "Bah, bah," and it just says, enter coordinates, Fred. And it's like,
Fred.
we're going to have to slingshot around Mars.
Exactly.
But then it's revealed that the
There's some
spaceship-
monsters with the fucking like baggages underneath the fucking ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fragile.
So it's revealed later that there was a more intelligent space entity piloting these ships, and they were either pets or some sort of weaponized planet eaters or something that they crash landed maybe accidentally. They
That's
don't know
what
the
their
motive.
stupid heads came up with. It could be anything.
I like that motive though.
Yeah,
Sure.
they're like,
I
this
like-
was cargo.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you shipping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Yeah, they were planet killers probably.
That
They
ship
were
belonged to Amazon. This is all just an Amazon ad.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
entire film.
just telling you what's going to happen.
They were trying to prime deliver
the death of
It
Earth.
was next day delivery.
fucking 2-day delivery planet killers.
It's a fucking Prime logo on the spaceship.
Yeah,
Like,
all those little fucking
They're wearing the vests.
yeah, the blue vest,
Fucking upside down aliens have Prime vests on. Just
fucking
like,
pissing in
fuck.
bottles.
yeah.
Jeffrey Bezos.
So yeah, so it's revealed there was like I liked that as an origin of the aliens as opposed to just like a comet brought them or something like that. Like I like that they were
They had a purpose.
they were bioweapons.
Right.
Yeah,
So that was
yeah,
cool.
that was nice.
That was cool.
Nice. It's just this movie was too long and needed to be condensed.
They also
Go on.
they go and find the whole ship. Like, there's our proof. Should we go in? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you do that?
We have
They're like-
5 people.
They're like, the UN will talk about it. It's like, all right, so you have 30 years.
Yeah. Typical American like nah.
The defense guy's like, shut up.
Yeah, we got AR-15s and a few people.
Let's go wake them up.
Yeah.
Let's go save the
just-
planet.
Just open the fucking like vials that like just fill it with that shit.
Yeah.
Just fucking open a hole at the top, fill it with the blue stuff, and call it a day.
Yeah, no.
one
Why
had
don't we
to
take
die.
the aliens
Oh.
and move them over here?
Speaking of what strategies that they could have implied and basically ended this right off the bat. Remember when they were trying to capture the female, which is kind of a cool scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like trying to wrangle it into a cage like a raccoon, like
Yeah.
a rabid raccoon or something. But then the fire would bring it through a tunnel immediately. Why the fuck didn't they set the cage at the end of the tunnel
And just
then
fire.
just put fire?
Don't
into
we
one
have
end?
nuclear warheads?
Yeah.
What is this fucking around with the covert ops team shit?
Yeah. Well, they kept on reproducing and shit. I don't know. They'd have to. They were spreading across the whole planet.
Were you guys surprised by the reveal that she was his daughter?
No.
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 Nah.
I mean, the whole time, up until she says her last name, you're like, there's some sort of weird camaraderie thing that's happening. And then she's like, Forrester, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. Like I didn't call it, but it was like one of those things where it's like,
Okay.
was I like, whoa? No, I wasn't.
Yeah. No, you just go.
You're just like,
Yeah, it was supposed to be a whoa moment. And
your head just goes.
just
Turn
shrinks
into a
little bit.
beluga whale. You just-
It just starts. Your head just starts shrinking.
Yeah,
it goes
just-
from 4 to 3
the
at
hat
that
that you're
point.
wearing just starts
No,
drooping down.
we watch these movies to save our hairline because we watch these 5-head movies.
Oh, I should have watched these a long time ago.
We watch like 5-head movie for every Alex Garland movie. We lose like an inch of our hairline because our brain just gets bigger. So we have to watch these 3-head stoopy stoop dum dums to bring our 5 heads down a pick and bring our hairline back to normal. Shout out to having hair. So did anybody else hear the Doom soundtrack when that guy chainsawed the alien?
no. What?
Mick Gordon coming in hot.
Fucking sick.
That was sick though. I would have loved to
Also, the guy's like, "Uh-oh, what?"
Uh-oh, what do you mean?
When the gun doesn't work because he didn't chamber, he's like,
Oh,
"Uh-oh,"
yeah.
so he just goes and gets a shotgun.
Dude, I thought it was hilarious when he's like running down the stairs like fuck.
Yeah, I thought that
Shit,
was
shit,
funny
shit,
as
shit,
fuck.
shit, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally saying shit 30 times. I would love to see that in the script. It just says shit, shit, shit.
Also,
shit,
I had to
shit.
go back whenever they're like laying on the cots, like all hurt and shit, because they had just gotten back. And he's like, "How did you survive?" And he goes, "I hid." And he said, "I hid," but he said it so fast that I had to go back, and then I was like, still didn't catch it, so I had to put on subtitles.
I actually
he just,
Uh,
I, and Chris Pratt's like, "Oh, okay."
I remember that scene, and then I was like, "What did he say?" Doesn't fucking matter. And I just kept watching.
what? He's
No,
alive.
because he
Don't
calls
care.
it back. He calls it back, and he's like, "I'm not hiding this time."
Oh yeah.
And he like runs at it with a
the
chainsaw.
character development.
He definitely had the most interesting arc in this movie.
Yeah.
I would love to see another movie based on just that guy. But not really.
I would like to see a
Right.
movie based on everyone but Chris Pratt in this. Honestly,
I just want to see more of that actor in different movies because he's
Yes.
funny.
He's great.
I
Yeah.
want to see why the dad was the way he was.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons, he was good.
I want them to kind of go into more detail on that guy.
Yeah. Can we talk about the time travel one more time?
Yeah, like when you
You mean
start.
the big wave scan?
I mean, like what? Like, so they just ignore the fact that he fixed the loop.
Right, and they don't touch on the fact that,
It's just a separate timeline completely.
Right.
I guess.
Right.
and they just don't.
Okay.
It's too probably high concept for the Tomorrow War.
But I'd like
Honestly-
that they didn't even address it with any dialogue.
exactly.
They weren't like the scientist or the volcanic ash student didn't at any point go, wait, so if you come back with this and kill the aliens, there's no future war. So
You're
what
worse
does that
than
mean?
Hitler.
But it was
You're worse than Hitler. You killed a universe.
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
No. Okay.
That's how time travel works. You're
It
either
stopped-
Hitler or you're not.
Listen, everyone that died wasn't human, so it doesn't matter. Self-preservation, baby.
It stopped
know.
that timeline completely whenever he took the formula over, because then it essentially spoils the movie. He has the fucking serum. He goes back over, and now he's going to save the world. So there's no need for that timeline or the time loop anymore. That
Right.
ends there.
So what
They,
spoiled the movie
they are
for
just
me?
basically saying it's almost linear for him. If you're following Chris Pratt, it's that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's saved a new universe or something.
But what
Well,
spoiled
no, it's
it
like
for me.
it's like that didn't happen almost.
Like the first round.
There
didn't
is no
happen.
alternate universe because
Got
he,
it.
he came back and saved it. Does that make sense?
You're saying
I
it's being
guess.
erased because of his actions in the next one?
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
it was,
Okay.
but if it was being erased, the first timeline would never exist because he's already solved it. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
It's like the grandfather paradox.
Yeah.
yeah, he erases tomorrow yesterday.
But they're
Duh.
they're giving they're giving the fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Doesn't matter.
No, but it was the whole like when they're telling him like, "Oh, you die in 7 years." It's like, okay, so Chris Pratt doesn't fucking die in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would have just been doing. I would have
He's
just
like,
been,
I'll just not get in a car in the year 2030.
I would've
Fucking
just been
idiots.
I would have just been doing some Superman shit over there too. Like I
Right?
die in 7 years, so
Yeah, I'm going to climb this building. I'll be
obviously
fine.
I'm gonna get out of this.
Yeah. I like that this movie was so three-head. They didn't even feel the responsibility to address that.
Yeah.
Or any. They were just like, you know what? You're along for the ride. We're doing this linearly and
Right.
saved. There's not one person in the conference room that they were writing this went, hey guys, wait, if we do this, and he's like, shut the fuck up.
You're like, shut up, nerd. No one likes you.
Yeah.
Puh.
yeah,
We have to fucking deliver the script in 2 days.
Yeah.
This is Amazon.
Jeff Bezos
Even the
has
screenwriters.
Jeff Bezos went on.
The script is due in 2 fucking days. It's Amazon here.
Fucking clacking on a typewriter while pissing. Like,
Jeff Bezos went on his own
Goes to
website.
the fucking Amazon box and yells.
Jeff Bezos went on his own website and just typed in 3-head Amazon Summer Fun Independence Day movie and hit order 2-day shipping. And then everybody was like, fuck.
Then a screenwriter went into an Amazon box and goes, oh, fuck.
You
The fucking thing
With the music going,
it's
makes it
more
better.
perfect, honestly.
You fucking hit it with the mic. That's funny.
That's funny.
All right. Hey, can we get out of this? We're done with this movie?
I don't fucking. We haven't even covered anything really.
Who
The
cares?
talked
Tomorrow
about it
War.
The
Bad.
Tomorrow War. It
Tomorrow
was-
War.
I still
Big
have.
Subi.
I still can't wrap my mind around the fact that this is. It's either our universe or it's an alternate version of the U.S. where there's a time-traveling U.S. Army that drafts people at any time in your life. They can just teleport you to the left arm machine and you are fucked for 7 days.
Yeah. It's fucked.
And they should have gone back even further when people were willing to serve.
This is kind of one of those movies that reminds me that I could make a movie if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I could write this.
Like, oh,
Right.
this is doable.
I mean, I probably would write about this quality of movie if I were to actually be a writer. 'cause
I could
I'm
write a
not.
children's book, I think.
But yeah, like this whole thing where it's like there was lines and like the whole plot conceptually had no like introspection where it was like I was saying with the time travel thing. It didn't once question itself and go, wait,
No,
if I do this,
Yeah.
then what does that mean?
It just says, this is time travel, shut the fuck up.
And then the
Yeah.
last they
Yeah.
mentioned it is at the very end. She's like, "The relay's broken. We can't go back."
yeah, sure.
Oh,
Because he's like, "I gotta
yeah.
go back and save everybody." She's like, "No, that's done. That was yesterday, dude."
is
Tomorrow was
tomorrow.
yesterday, so when you saved them, they all died.
Jimmy
And
was
then-
Jimmy was Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy was off the hook.
So yeah, it was Tomorrow War. Anything else?
Nope.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Last chance on Tomorrow War. Going once, going twice.
Now it's time for Is It Motherfucking Cinema with Martin Scorsese. Wait a second, let me turn that up.
Hey, wait, can I talk about one more thing?
Depends how controversial it is.
The film was made by Paramount for theatrical release, but due to COVID-19 was sold to Amazon for $200 million.
Yeah, everything works in 2 days in Amazon.
Yep.
Nice.
Boom. All right, that's all. We can,
That's the only interesting.
Is it cinema with Martin Scorsese? Boys, we have to determine whether or not this film is in fact of cinematic value. If it is not, we need to hear why.
Rick, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, no.
What?
No, this is not cinema.
Oh, okay.
That's it, I guess.
Alex,
Nay. Tis
Not
not
cinema.
cinema.
No, it's not cinema.
it's not fucking cinema.
Nope. Nope.
We knew that going in.
This was a video game.
No, but it could have been. It could have been fun. Summer fun, top down, funny.
But there
Could have
are
been.
there are those video games that do better than this.
You remember Time
That-
Crisis?
Dude, Time Splitters.
Yeah, Time Splitters.
Yes. Time
Splitters,
That explained time travel better.
And it was
Than this movie.
it's just better plot.
And I went into Cowboy World and had like a revolver at one point in that game.
I think that this movie could have been fun, could have been summer fun, could have been top down, could have been convertible,
I agree.
and they just missed the mark. And
Yep.
I didn't hate it.
Take all the best moments from this movie and chop it into a 90-minute movie, and I
We
would have
could
had
s-
so
The
much fun.
aliens were fucking cool.
Aliens
Yeah.
are cool.
Aliens
cool
are the best
design.
part of
And the
movie,
people's deaths were cool when they were just getting like impaled by them.
That was fun.
And more of Chris Pratt and his buddy. I thought that was a great.
Agreed.
Yeah,
go
I think
together.
I think
It had redeeming qualities.
they should have it should have been they needed a scientist, so they gone back in time and got the dad, and that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just really over the fact that who thinks that movies need to be 2:15 or 2 hours always? Where did this start? 90,
90.
maybe hour 45.
It could be excusable if it was that type of movie, but it's not.
It's not.
It's inexcusable for the genre.
The most
Yeah.
perfectly paced movie is Dwayne The Rock Johnson's Walking Tall.
Okay.
It really is.
And it wraps up in an hour and 20 minutes.
First off, the most perfectly paced movie is 8 Crazy Nights.
You know what?
God
That
damn
is
it.
the first movie I can recall ever seeing that was actually short, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good fucking movie.
Just got in and out.
There's
Yep.
no rules. Like 75 minutes, even if that's all the story you have to tell. You know?
Yeah.
20 minutes. Fuck you.
Fuck it. There's no rules anymore.
Right.
I mean, didn't Kanye already do that?
Yeah,
He
pretty
did
much.
a short film thing.
Yeah, he released a 17-minute fucking IMAX movie.
Are you guys ready for DMT?
How
Yeah.
much does that fucking cost him
I can't imagine,
to
dude.
distribute that?
He's like,
Oh,
I don't
shit.
care.
I don't
own
know,
Montana.
one shoe sale.
Yeah.
I don't care what.
I own Montana.
I'm just going to sell one shoe and
Yeah.
It's not taxed because he has a church now, so.
Oh my god. What big brain. What if that's why he has
No
the
shit,
shirt?
that's why.
Shall we do DMT?
Josh is just like, "Hey, we're not talking about Jesus like that, all right?"
All right. Dumb movie title for Tomorrow War. Guess? Would you like to kick us off?
No,
Rick?
I'm going last.
Okay. Alex?
I've got. Hold on. Shit. I've got Tom Clancy's Comrades of the Cosmos.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
Do you want to go?
Starship Loopers.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
probably it.
That's a
That's
pretty
good.
good one.
All right. I've got Parks and Alienation. And then I've got
Nice.
Future Man, Alien Boom Boom, parentheses, fart noise.
It's too long, but I love it.
You got to put parentheses as the word. Dude.
Parentheses.
Parentheses, fart noise, parentheses. I don't know, just the war after tomorrow or some shit. I got nothing.
All right.
Great. The War After Tomorrow.
Back in time, save the day to save the future.
Yeah, The Edge of Tomorrow, After War, Future Superhead, fuck.
This is like Back to the Future.
That's it. That's
Passes
the one.
out,
Box of popcorn. Just
become human popcorn,
Yeah.
the movie.
Do we know? Did you already know the box office?
No. I know that they sold it to Amazon for $200 million. That's it. Box office for
The Tomorrow
The
War.
Tomorrow War, which
Chris totally forgot the title of the film for 2 seconds.
who cares? That was my brain. It's because this movie made me.
There's too much
more
time travel
dumb.
in it. It made you confused.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they didn't explain it well.
Budget for The Tomorrow War. The
Tomorrow War.
The budget for the tomorrow.
Can somebody else just be me?
The budget for the Tomorrow War.
Can you guys take this podcast?
Can
off
I
my
be
hands?
6 foot and have hair?
Yeah, sure.
That sounds fucking fantastic.
Wear my skin. What's the budget for this movie? What's the budget?
fucking 45 mil.
Okay.
He got like baffled. He's like, I've never seen someone so prepared.
What's your guess?
80 million.
I'm gonna go with 185 million.
God damn it.
I'm gonna go 120.
God, shit. I went,
Alexa.
whoa.
Now you know the face.
What was the budget for the movie Tomorrow War?
Tomorrow, when the war begins,
God
budget
damn it.
is 27 million Australian dollars.
She do it to Australian.
I'm sick of her. Oh my god. You ruined my life.
Honestly, thank you.
Karen, give me the kids.
Well, rest in peace, Alexa.
So ask Google. He works better
What was
anyways.
the budget? Google, you're next.
Google just watched that murder.
He's like, for the love of God, I hope I get it right.
Put him up here.
Hey Google,
Bloop.
what was the budget for the movie Tomorrow War?
$200 million.
Oh, we're stupid as fuck. That's what they sold it for.
I think it's
The sci-fi epic, The Tomorrow
okay.
They just
all right.
sold it at
Amazon
cost.
Prime is one of the first summer blockbusters to
Okay,
completely
okay.
bypass.
All right.
All right. All right.
Additionally, summer is the season between fuck you.
Isn't it fucking
Alexa, shut Google up.
Hey Google,
Let me make sure.
shut up. Wow.
Isn't it funny
you
that
not-
Alexa is the one that didn't get it right?
Yes, exactly. Like the Amazon Prime movie got it wrong. All right, yeah, you're doing too much. I see you blinking, and I'm not liking it.
All
Some
right.
Black Mirror shit going on here. I'm just gonna unplug that.
Internalizing
Chris
thoughts.
Pratt, actor, game.
Oh fuck.
Parks and Rec.
Rick
God damn it.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
should go that way.
Oh, my bad.
Too late.
We're going this way now. I don't know.
Okay. What did you say?
Guardians. Should have told you.
The Tomorrow War.
I'm out.
I heard like sound effects when you were blinking. just now.
Boink, boink, boink.
Blink, blink, blink. Yeah, I'm out. I don't watch movies.
Lego movie.
Voice acting is such a fine
But
line.
I'm dumb for watching Boss Baby, but you know Lego Movie.
It's a great movie.
Passengers.
Avengers.
No.
No, can't do it.
Good try.
The Office.
Nope.
He was not in that.
No.
Okay, I just thought maybe he would.
I was like,
know.
was he in the office?
Wanted.
Wanted?
Wanted?
Oh yeah, he gets the shit slapped with the keyboard.
Wait, what?
In Wanted, in the very beginning, when the dude's
It's like the douchey coworker.
he's the douchey coworker.
I don't remember that
After
at
he
all.
cusses out his boss, he takes his ergonomic keyboard and just.
His mechanical clacky
just-
keyboard.
His Razer RGB mechanical light up keyboard. Thank you for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. Shout out to Rick for coming on the show.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Rick.
Hi.
Thanks for destroying Alexa.
Yeah, thanks for killing
Yeah.
Alexa. Patreon, $5. You get access to Discord. You get access to bonus content.
We
Bonus
might need a
things.
new Alexa.
Yeah, we need a new Alexa apparently. So
You get
that's-
show notes, so you get a window into our broken minds.
Yep. And tell a friend about us. Share this. Share a clip. Share a thing.
Follow me on LinkedIn.
Next week is Alex's birthday.
Tis.
Later, Toads.
Can I watch a good fucking movie for this show for once? God
Yeah,
damn
we're
it.
doing my birthday movie.
We did fucking Shia LaBeouf's fucking whatever. Be the tax collector.
B.
Family.